Emphysema belongs to a group of diseases called COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. The other disease in this group is chronic bronchitis. It all starts here in the respiratory system, more specifically the lungs, and more specifically the alveoli. Alveoli are small, thin-walled clusters of air sacs located at the end of bronchioles. Surrounded by capillaries, it is the site of gas exchange, expanding along with lungs to let oxygen in and contracting to let carbon dioxide out. During emphysema, the walls of alveoli become damaged, causing them to be inflamed and less elastic. Instead of having a cluster of air sacs like grapes, it turns into one spherical bag. This results in less surface area for gas exchange and less elasticity. Also, the bronchial tubes collapse in response to the damaged alveoli, causing the old air to be trapped in the alveoli and not allowing the new air to enter.
So what even causes emphysema in the first place? The most leading cause of emphysema, and probably any other lung disease, is smoking. Smoking leads to the decline in function of the respiratory system in general and causes the walls of alveoli to weaken. This is also true for secondhand smoking. Air pollutants or fumes in the environment we live in may also cause this disease. Other causes include other lung diseases that a person may have encountered before and the genetic disorder alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, which may also cause liver disease. Emphysema affects many of us. It tends to be more prevalent in males, but the numbers between male and female is becoming more even. It also affects people between the ages 50 and 70 more. Statistics from 2009 to 2011 show that there were 1.3 million reported cases of COPD. Also, it is estimated about 3 million people are affected by emphysema in the US.
So, how do you know if you have emphysema anyways? Most people that have it show symptoms of short breath, so short that they cannot even climb up stairs, fatigue and inability to concentrate, and chronic cough, more commonly known as smoker's cough.
So you're experiencing those symptoms, and you're not just really unfit. It is now ideal that you go to see a doctor. You will most likely be seeing a pulmonologist, which is a great career to pursue. A pulmonologist specializes in disease of lung and cardiopulmonary system. After waiting for a bit, the doctor diagnoses you in many ways. X-rays or computerized tomography can be used to examine photos of lungs, or a blood test to determine if your lungs are filtering your blood. They also allow pulse oximetry to measure oxygen level of blood if you insist of not having a needle stuck to you. A more non-invasive test is spirometry, or pulmonary functional tests, PFT, where they measure the volume of your lungs and how smooth your airflow is.
If they do find out that a person has emphysema, then bad news, there is currently no cure, but there are many treatments that are available. First of all, no smoking will be allowed from that point on. Bronchodilators in the form of inhalers can be used to relax and open up airways for a short while. There is also oxygen therapy, where oxygen is supplied through a machine, and if possible, lung volume reduction surgery allows the damaged tissue to be removed and the remaining tissue to be joined. By the way, if you're wondering how we know all this stuff about emphysema, you can thank René Théophile Casson-Laennec, also the inventor of the stethoscope. He was the first person to describe emphysema in his book Traité de l'auscultation méda et maladie des poumons et du cœur, after he noticed that the lungs were hyperinflated and did not empty well.
Anyways, so after hearing about emphysema, you don't want to get it. So what you can do is, if your career involves working with air pollutants or chemical fumes, use proper equipment. Another thing you can do is wear a gas mask in high polluted areas. Another thing is you can stay away from secondhand smoke, and just most importantly, do not smoke.